Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex Day Trade Setups for today. So what can we say about the structure we saw yesterday? We indicated there was a potential flag is broken. We haven't really retested it, and ultimately, for as long as you're below the 155 EMA, the trend is down. For as long as your moving averages are crossed over like this, where the 66 is above the 33, the trend is down. When your oscillators group like that, the trend is down. So that is kind of what's transpired here. You can see we've pretty much come up. I don't think there was much structure here. Not that I can see. So it's pretty much a moving average move. This is not, well, I suppose you could take that tail there as structure, but you can see we found support there, rejection there, so possibly not a really decent. I would prefer these tails here for rejection off. But anyway, it is what it is, and that's what happened. So 111.745. Non-farm payrolls today. With this move, I would expect some more dollar strength coming up. But what we're going to have to do, if I just take this, we're going to have to get through this area here of 110.400. If we find support here, then expect a move back up into this area. Okay, so let's get to the 1 hour. And for me, there's no Forex trading today until the data is out. Not interested in it until non-farm payrolls is completed. So you can see on the hour, there it was the channel that we were forming. Was actually, I said it was more of a wedge than a channel, but there's your wedge. But you could have drawn the channel as well, because you can see there's a retest of the channel break for a move down. Very volatile here, tails to the upside, tails to the downside, nothing really indicating anything. Trend is still up on the hour at the moment. Trend is also, well, not yet, but it is down on the 8 hours. So you've got conflicting views on the moving averages, on the time frames. So for me at the moment, I definitely want to be paying attention to all of this structure, all these levels here today. But being non-farm payrolls, I'm not really keen jumping in short when that's happening, and I'm also not keen on jumping in long at the moment. And I don't know what went on last night. Let's actually try to figure out what noise came out that created this, because the jobs number wasn't that bad. Anyway, so this is a sit on hands for me, watching this area to see what happens in non-farm payrolls. One other area to pay attention to is down here. Okay, so if we start breaking through these levels, then I think you're going to get dollar strength continuing. If we start finding support here, then it's potentially a reversal in the woes of the dollar. Now, if we look at US dollar Japanese yen, it's a different picture. So we are talking dollar strength. And here we did have the same move, dollar strength. But yeah, it's not looking, there's no clear direction, should I say. But in the bigger picture here on the 8 hour for US dollar Japanese yen, it looks like it's a potential flag break brewing, and the trend is really strong to the upside. So guess what? Look at the oscillators crossing far apart. That is an indication we have a bigger move coming. So yeah, it is going to be quite simple, this one. It's looking a lot better than what we have on Euro USD. First zone is 122.400, 122.225. That's the area to watch. You can see consolidation there. We've broken through. So what we're looking for is a pullback onto structure, and we're looking for an opportunity to buy. Only concern I have is the moving averages haven't crossed over. So could be a deeper pullback as well. Something like that. Okay, and that basically would erode everything that's happened this morning. So yeah, pay attention to 121.800, 122.200, and 122.400. You want to see price come back into those areas, want the oscillators to ease off, and then an opportunity to buy. You'll probably see this going into a tight trading range until non-farm payrolls data comes out. Moving on to pound and British pound Japanese yen, we have a nice trend that started. We've come back to test the moving averages this week. Been pretty volatile this week, this pair, and obviously I've been waiting for a pullback onto some structure, and that's the structure that I was waiting for. But it does look like we are basically forming a level here, look at my oscillators. We already got a crossover above the 20, waiting for the second one to cross over, and now we are breaking above these pin bars, these two pin bars here. So if we start dropping down to the level we want to be trading, that is a level breakout. You want to see pullback onto structure for an opportunity to buy. Looking at the oscillators, it's going to be a little bit deeper pullback than what we have, so treat this as top of range. You're looking for a pullback back to the moving averages around 160, 287, and then you're looking for a continuation to the upside. So does look like some British pound strength here, and if you start drawing in your trend lines, you'll see double bottom brewing. That's the neckline of the double bottom, so that's why I'm saying run a bit higher. I give that level to you. So run a bit higher, just tag up that area, come back, find some support here. Great opportunity to buy into this for a move to the upside. Euro British pound, pretty much every time we get above the 155, as I keep saying, we tend to reject. And I said to you yesterday, target was this trend line, 8-hour pin bar off the trend line, boom, big move down. So we've got a crossover here. I would expect another move to the downside. We could move to this area here of 0.83700 to find support for another attempt up. If we do find support here, then be cautious, looking for moves to the upside. But at the moment, I have a feeling what's been playing out for the last year is probably going to play out again. So what that means is I'm looking for a retest of 0.84525, and that's pretty much what's going to happen with price. You'll bounce between the 155 and the lower moving averages here. Your oscillators will more than likely separate far apart for another strong move to the downside. So I'm looking to sell into this off 0.84525. If that doesn't materialize, there's another level just a little bit higher, which is around here, 0.84637. But this was a strong move yesterday, so I wouldn't be too surprised to see it just muck around a little bit, maybe not even make it as high as this before breaking the downside. So the other one that you can pay attention to is London breakout strategy. First 7 1-hour bars, draw your range, break and retest of that the downside. You're looking for a move down to here to 0.83700. Okay, sorry, we would actually first tag this area here. So we'd first tag this area 0.84. You probably see some bounce up to come and test breaks over here, and that will give you a second entry at this level to the downside. So there's two plays here at the moment. Anyway, that's kind of my view this morning. I hope it helps, and we will catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers. No, not tomorrow morning, sorry, Monday morning. Enjoy your weekend. Cheers for now.